we have some breaking news.
Wait,
The Cleveland Browns have named Joe Flacco as their starting quarterback.
What? No!
I would agree. It is not a surprise. But it is reality. Joe Flacco is their starter. They have now...
Wait, why are you so
That's
upset?
a surprise.
Watch week 1 of the preseason. Christ. Is what some people would say.
But not yet.
Yeah.
All right. I know you guys have just heard this news. I know you are quickly digesting it.
Yes.
I want immediate and deep reaction on what this means and how surprised you guys are.
You heard it.
Jared Judy's gonna have 2,200 yards and 25 touchdowns because Joe Flacco is gonna throw it as far as possible, and he finally has a receiver that will get under every single thing, and his name is Jerry Jeudy.
I think he's right. I mean, I think we knew this was going to happen when Joe
yeah.
Flacco signed with the Browns. So
I think that's
this
probably
is
right.
really that
I don't
crazy
think
of
so.
a story.
No.
Yeah, this goes back to the August 18th thing, where it's like we're halfway through and all the stuff we already know hasn't been announced yet, but it's about to be announced. So
Kind
it's
of what
like,
it feels like.
Yeah,
It's like for this quarterback battle in general, like we always knew it was going to be Joe, just because he did so well in the Stefanski offense. He hasn't played any of the preseason games because they're not worried about him playing in the preseason games. They know how good he is. They probably were never going to start a 3rd-round pick or a 5th-round pick, rookie quarterback. Will they later in the season? Maybe. And Kenny Pickett has been hurt basically all preseason. So, I mean, the writing was on the wall always for Joe here in this quarterback battle.
Yeah.
Now, some of the other quarterback battles, I am not so sure who's going to win it, but this one, it felt like it was always Joe's.
yeah, Joe and Stefanski.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to keep in
Peanut
mind
butter
here.
and jelly.
I like how all the highlights are just Colts, Joe.
Well, they're from last year.
Yeah, and it's
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, we spent all this time talking about the Colts, and then it's like, I mean, right?
Yeah, it's reminded me that I jumped on a sword for Joe last year.
Yeah, it's
So
Take us through it.
You know, I've
Go ahead, buddy.
Anthony
As you should.
tapped out and he did the whole thing. Hey, let's go with the guy. He gives us a chance in the locker room. Blah. Same thing's going on in Cleveland. He is the guy week 1. We all expected to be the starter. Do I expect him to be the starter week 12? I think he would have to play really, really, really well, and then both rookies will have to be not developing and not playing well in practice.
Wait, so you don't think this is like the whole year?
I don't think this is a. I mean, it's tough to commit to. How old is Joe now? 40.
40.
Probably 40.
40, yeah.
I think
I mean-
flat.
This is where I talk about how old he is, and he's younger than me, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
and look,
you're not playing quarterback.
He's played quarterback for a
Sure
long
not.
time, so he could have a good year. We talked about Jerry Jeudy and the other weapons he has around him. Could have a good year, but I think you got to find out with the picks that they have next year. You got to find out what
Yes.
you have in one or two of those young quarterbacks. And I think Kenny Pickett may be the odd man out. Didn't really give himself a chance this preseason to kind of battle or compete. But happy for Joe. He got another opportunity to start in the National Football League. You can't overlook that ever. And he is a pro's pro. So let's see if he'll figure it out. But young guys continue to take those reps and take advantage of the opportunities.
You also have to keep in mind here that when Joe Flacco was in Cleveland last, he did the unthinkable, and
True.
you know he beat out somebody who died on the field to win Comeback Player of the Year. So when you're thinking of Cleveland and Joe
not
Flacco,
wrong.
you kind of do have to go into that thought of, hold on, can Joe Flacco
Took them to the playoffs.
and Jerry Jeudy and now Isaiah Bond. I mean, they got all these guys who are so fast, and they got the strongest arm in the history of the NFL.
Judkins.
Man, I was there for training camp, and I stood in the end zone while they were doing red zone, and not only was it like it was on the money, it was on, like he looked good.
Joe-
We're
Still
talking
got it.
about Joe Flacco.
I just
Saying some schmuck.
I just remember when he was with. Do you guys know that Joe Flacco played for the Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
actually
on the
he was
show.
on the show when he was on the Broncos. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And
was this?
and got
Because,
This was circa 2019, I want to say.
Yeah,
okay.
McMahon,
When he was
did
on the
McManus
Broncos.
hit
Yeah.
a game winner.
Yeah.
what was it?
Remember that.
McManus had like a game winner, and
had-
McManus was on.
Yeah, he was on the show, and
Joe walked
he
through
just
the
said,
back.
"Hey, Joe, say hi." And he did.
So, yeah, we're highly aware of Joe's.
And he's still. I mean, I just don't. It's just like the weirdest career ever. Like Super Bowl winner, starter up here, gets replaced by. I forget what happened to the guy who replaced him, but I think he's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, solid.
Which is fine. I mean, that was, great job by Baltimore.
Team made the right move.
I think they made the right move.
But it was weird. You're right. Like after that happened, he just kind of fell off a cliff.
Well, the
and
Jets happened
people, yeah, but people just kind
Oh,
of
wow.
wrote him off.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
But a lot of quarterbacks go to the Jets to
Is that
die.
where he went next?
And then they go to
Shouldn't I
other
know this?
organizations to be revived and thrive and make the playoffs.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
what the Browns
You're just
do.
speaking in general,
That's what
not,
Flacco
not
did.
related to
That's
anything.
what Chad Pennington did. Okay, that's what
Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic,
Fitzmagic.
Darnold,
Brett Favre.
Favre.
Fitzmagic won 10 games with the Jets, but
It's actually a
Yeah,
pretty
that-
decent little list we got going
think
on
that
of
was the
guys
last
that
time.
left the Jets and then did better at their next.
Eagles,
place.
I don't remember. Is this weird?
I think Eagles was just a can of corn. I don't think he actually played.
because that's the same year as Jets.
Yep.
Well,
And then I remember with the, I think it was with the Browns in 2013. He was signed in week like 8 or something like that, right? And then
2023.
2023, yeah.
2023, right?
Yeah, he was off the couch. Yeah, he
right.
only.
And nobody. I remember talking to his agent Joe Linta. Nobody offered. No one wanted him.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally over, and then he signed with the practice squad.
Because they reached out to the Jets, I think, because Rodgers had already gotten hurt and Zach Wilson wasn't playing good, and the Jets basically said, like, nah, yeah, we're not interested.
It's crazy.
Joe Flacco, also a good dude.
Great dude.
Great guy.
Joe's the man.
I have,
Room for Joe.
yeah.
Never
I mean,
lost his accent either.
He does not have an
Cool
accent.
cleat.
Yes, he
Joe
does.
doesn't have an accent?
Yes, he does.
Rap.
No. Are you guys making fun of me now?
No.
he has
Stop.
a
No, he does
thick
not.
Look
accent.
up
No,
Joe
he does
Flacco
not.
saying the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Can we get that so I can laugh at
You
myself?
just heard it. You actually just heard
Exactly.
the
I
clip.
can't, see, I can't. The problem with you guys is I can't tell if you've like had a discussion about this beforehand. You're like, all right,
Well, I mean,
we're
we've definitely had discussions. We have discussions about everything, but this one's real.
I can't believe.
He's got a very thick Philadelphia adjacent accent.
He was a blue hen.
Yeah, when
Blue Hat I knew about.
When you hear it, you're gonna feel really dumb about what has happened the last minute.